morning, boys and girls. I'm here for our reading lesson today. And in reading today, we're going to start kind of slow. So today we're going to be doing two things. Well, we did three. In our Zoom meeting this morning, we practiced something called phonemic awareness, which is we heard and listened to the sound ah and some words. And you helped me segment and blend them on your arm. Okay, so we did one part of reading today. The other part we're going to do together is phonics, where we look at our sound and we practice reading our sound and words. And then we will do some comprehension. Comprehension is a fancy word for, do I understand what I read? So after you read a story or a book, do you kind of remember what it was about and things that happened in it? Okay, so those are the three parts of reading we're starting this week, and we'll kind of work some more things in as we keep going, okay? All right, so we're going to start with our phonics, and we have an I can read, or I can statement for it first. We're going to start that. I actually forgot to tell you what you need, because you're going to need one thing for reading today. You're going to need this blue reading book, okay? Now, I gave you, I think, two of them in your bags, in your supply bag. Make sure you get the one that has 1.1 at the bottom. Okay, it has to have two ones. It also says it on the side of it here where it says 1.1. Make sure you have that one because they look pretty much the same besides the 1.1 at the bottom. One says 1.2 when we don't want 1.2 yet. We want 1.1. So go grab that quickly. I'll give you a few seconds and then you can always pause me if you need more time, okay? So just maybe go ahead and pause me and go grab it and come back, okay? So you'll need that, and that is all. Okay, I hope you have your 1.1 reading book ready. You can set it to the side and close it because we don't need it yet. Right now we're going to read our I can statement, okay? So for phonics, it says, I can read short A in words. Short A. Short A is that sound we talked about on Zoom. It's that ah sound. Go ahead and say it again. Ah, good work, okay? It looks like this in words. It looks like an A, okay? Short A says ah. Now we're going to practice just a couple on my board, but then we're going to read some in our book. Okay? Are you ready? Okay. Now A is a vowel. And vowels are super important letters in all words. Okay? Vowels are super duper important. A is the first vowel. Okay? We have A, E, I, O, and U are the 5 vowels. Okay? A is one of them. We're going to work on it today. Here's my first word that I'm going to use in A. Okay, I made the ah sound the middle sound. My word, if I segment and blend this word, is tag. Okay? And if I change my word, you can segment and blend the next one with me. Let's try. Let me erase the whole thing. Okay, now you try. App. Map is our new word. Good job. Map. Okay, so tell me the beginning sound. The middle sound. Ah. And the end sound. P. Good. Just a puff of air for the P. Okay, not P. P. Good job. Our new word is map. Okay, are you ready to practice reading some with me? You might need to pause me again. That's okay. I want you to find page 16 in your book. Okay? 16, a 1 and a 6. And it's going to have these yellow letters, or these, yellow squares with letters on them. Okay? We're looking at just this page right now. So go ahead and pause me if you need a moment to find the page. Okay? You see a picture of an astronaut over to the side. That begins with ah, the short A sound. Good. And we're going to segment and blend these words together. Okay, this is a very important thing that you'll do with Mrs. Garris all year long, and you're going to get so good at it. Okay, all right, let's take a look at our page. We're looking over here again where the yellow words are. We take our finger. I need everyone to take their finger, and we're going to start on the first letter of the first word, just like I do on our whiteboard. Okay, and we're going to segment and blend. Here we go. P, at, pat. Nice job. Let's do the next one. Start with me. Here we go. K, an, can. Good job. Next one with a T. So our first sound is T. Here we go. T, ag, tag. Nice work. Next one. D, add, dad. And then the last one, why don't you do it yourself? Here we go. Now, I know my letters are a little bit smaller. You don't have to look at mine. You can just be looking in your own book. Let's do this last word together now with the S. Let's see if you got it right. S, at, sat. Nice work. Okay, now down at the bottom here it says sentences I can read. And it's going to use these words that we just practiced in some sentences. And there are lots of short A words in them, okay? So, on sentence number 1. I want you to whisper read it to yourself. That means you read kind of quietly to yourself. Okay, whisper read it to yourself using what you know about those sounds. Did you get it? Let's see. Let's read it together. Here we go. Pat can tag me. Good work. All right, what about sentence number 2? The very last one. Whisper read it to yourself. Are you ready? Let's read it together. Here we go. Dad sat. That was a short sentence. Dad sat. Nice job. Okay, so we practiced using our short A in words. Can you read short A in words? Hopefully some of them you can. Okay, and we'll keep practicing as we go. All right. The next thing we're going to do for reading today, like I said, was our comprehension. Comprehension means we are understanding what we read. So we don't need our blue reading book anymore. Go ahead and close it up and put it to the side. If you want to look at it on your own another time, you are more than welcome to look at all the stories in there. They're really fun. Okay? All right, the next thing we're going to do, we have another I can statement for reading. This time it has to do with comprehension. Okay, do we understand what we read? All right, and it says, I can tell the characters and the setting of a story. 2 fancy words, okay? Characters, those are the people or animals that are part of a story. And setting. Setting is where the story takes place. Say that with me. The setting is where the story takes place. Now, can you tell me what the setting is? I hope you said, where the story takes place, Mrs. Garris. Good. I'm glad you got it. Okay. So I'm going to read you a story. You just get to listen. Just hang out and listen, okay? See if you can pick out the characters and the setting of a story. When I read stories, I always think about the characters in my mind and the setting. The characters help me keep track of who's saying what or doing what, and the setting helps me visualize where they are. The setting is where the story takes place. Okay, my story is called A Hamster for Anna. Anna wanted a hamster more than anything else in the world. Her friend Beth, who lived in the apartment upstairs, had a hamster named Harry. Harry was brown and white, and he loved to munch on carrots from Beth's hand. So already, at the beginning of the story, do I have characters? Do you know a character in this story yet? Yeah, we have Anna and we have Beth. 2 characters so far. So Anna lives in an apartment building, and Beth is her friend that lives upstairs, and Beth has a hamster named Harry. And what did Anna want? Anna wanted one more than anything. Let's see what happens. Mom, Anna begged one day. Can I please get a hamster for my birthday next month? I don't want anything else. Anna, her mother said, having a pet is a big responsibility. Pets have lots of needs. A hamster needs shelter. And do you know what it eats and drinks? So Mom's like, ooh, a lot of work. Anna did know what the hamster eats and drinks. She had paid close attention to how Beth took care of Harry. She just needed a way to show her mom that she was ready for a pet. Ooh, so Anna's not going to beg anymore. She's going to show her mom. Oh, speaking of mom, new character, right? And where do you picture this happening? Where do you think the setting is so far? Well, if Anna and her mom are talking, it might just be maybe at their apartment, right? At their home. The next week, Beth told Anna her family was going out of town. She asked if Anna could take care of Harry while she was away. Anna's mom said it was okay. This was just the chance Anna needed. She could show her mom that she could take care of a hamster. Every day for a whole week, Anna fed Harry. She kept his water bowl full and his cage clean. She gave him carrots to munch from her hand. Anna's mom gave him carrots to munch too. Anna was so happy that she gave her mom an extra tight hug. When Beth got home and came to take Harry back, Anna felt like crying. She had fun with Harry. Anna's mom was sad too. Oh, she must have had fun with Harry. Anna could hardly believe her ears when her mom said, "Let's take the city bus to the pet store downtown to get your birthday present, honey. It's time you had a hamster of your own." Ooh, she was feeling happy. Which character would feel happy about that? Do you remember? What character would be happy when their mom says, "It's time you have your hamster of your own"? Yeah, that character was Anna. So we had Anna and her mom. Do you remember another character in the story? I could think of two more. Do you know, besides Anna and her mom, the other characters in the story? We have Beth, her friend, right? Beth, her friend, and then remember, characters can also be animals. So what would our last character be? Yes, Harry. Harry's our character, a hamster. Even though he's an animal, he's part of the story, right? Okay, and it sounds like at the beginning we talked about the setting, and the setting is what? Where the story takes place. You can even do your hands with me. It helps me remember. Where the story takes place. That means where is it happening? Is it in a big field? Are they at the store? Are they at home? Are they in outer space? Are they in Texas? Who knows? Okay, we have to read to find out. Now, it didn't tell us really exactly where the setting is. What are some places that could be the setting of the story? Where are they mostly in the story? If they're taking care of Harry, remember Beth dropped Harry off at Anna's apartment, right? They're mostly there at Anna's home in her apartment. And that is where the story takes place. Okay, so now you can tell me, hopefully, if you read a book on your own, you could tell your grown-up or share with me the characters and where the story takes place, the setting. Okay, these are very important parts to becoming good readers because we want to understand what we read. We want to have great comprehension. Okay, now, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed my story about Anna, and maybe you even got some ideas on if you're trying to get a pet from your parents, maybe you could show them how you can be super responsible. I don't know. Some parents are a little tougher than others, so if you are, good luck. And boys and girls, if you have any more questions about our reading today, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow as we continue on with our phonics and our comprehension. I'll see you then.